Hi guys, sorry for the delay. Today I wanted to do something which was viewer requested, as well as something that I really wanted to explore. It's one of my spiritual topics. Today we are going to explore messages from passed on loved ones. This could be any of your ancestors, someone you were close to, any messages from them for you at this point. Okay, so in front of you are three groups: group 1, group 2, and group 3. Group 1 is the Moonstone. Group 2 is the green aventurine. And group 3 is the rose quartz. All right, so please pause your videos and pick your pile, and then we'll continue with the messages. Okay, so let's start with group 1. Right, so group 1 with the Moonstone. What are the messages from your passed on loved ones? Forge, don't follow. Pave a new path. Be the leader you wish you had. 3 of Wands. Queen of Pentacles. And have fun. Stop. When was the last time you had fun? When was the last time you took a chance and did something silly? Something totally unlike you, something just for the joy of it. It's long overdue for you to let go of your analytical mind and give yourself and your soul permission to have fun. All right. Okay, so pile number 1, you have a very concerned, past loved one or loved ones, So the very first thing that I'm getting is that, they want you, your past loved one wants you to have fun, first of all, okay? Because I sense with this, like these cards, which we will go into later, I sense you guys are a little serious, okay? Or at least at this point, you are serious, and they're asking you simply to have fun doing whatever it is that you're doing. All right, things don't always have to be about the bigger picture, about serious things, about life goals, whatever. Okay, yes, there are important things that you have to achieve, but you can't do it all at once. You have to let go and have fun. All right, they are seriously asking you to check when was the last time you had fun. It's like it's like you guys are in this Queen of Pentacles energy. Maybe you're very grounded, very practical, very much into managing, all fronts of your life, like home, family, finances, etc. Very responsible people. Okay, so you sometimes, I sense, forget to have fun. All right, and they're asking you, the very first thing is to just chill out. Okay, just relax and have fun along the way, along the journey. All right, now the second thing that I'm seeing, which is really important that they want to tell you guys, is about, I sense this is about your your life goal, your life path, something that you are facing at this point. Okay, they are asking you to forge, not follow. All right, now when I see this path, it's almost like, it says pave a new path, be the leader you wish you had. All right, and I see this person kind of making their way across this canyon. There seems to be no way, so she has to make a way to get to this other side. All right, so they are saying that you need to forget about anybody, anything or anybody else, okay, and pave a new path. All right, be the leader in whatever field that you're contemplating right now. You guys need to pave a path, okay? You need to be path breakers. All right, with this card also I'm seeing the similar energy. With the Three of Wands, I'm seeing a path here and this person shining light on that path. All right, so this is a very important message coming through. I sense, pile 1, that you guys either have a very important life purpose or soul purpose, something that takes you away from the tried and tested methodologies. It's possible it could be a radically different path. It's possible it's something that people might not understand at first as to how you're taking this, why you're taking this path, will you make it. There might be all these questions that are going on in your mind, I sense, and you're trying to sort of like shine a light on in the future as to how is it going to be if you walk this path. There are questions, I sense. There are questions in your mind as to how are you going to be able to achieve this. Yes, you have the vision. You probably even have the skills, I sense. With the Queen of Pentacles here, I sense you guys even have the skills. You are people who are very, grounded, very settled. And you don't, really take leaps of faith. But this time round, I think you might be thinking of actually taking that leap of faith and doing something that maybe people have not done before, or maybe it's out of the norms or something like that. All right, and your passed on loved ones are telling you to go right ahead. All right, yes, you might have to forge a new path. You might have to use your resources, your intuition, your intellect, everything in that. But as a result of you forging this path, you are going to become a leader. And I sense, pile 1, that you've always, I think you've wanted to become leaders or were always leaders. And even if you really didn't have any such wish, you were meant to be leaders because you think different, pile 1. All right, you think you are visionaries. All right, you guys are people who can kind of visualize or sense the future and what bounty, what prosperity it holds. Okay, it's almost like you can visualize what comes out of you following this path or forging this path. You are not meant to be followers, is what your passed on loved ones are saying, pile 1. You are meant to be leaders. You are meant to go your own way, follow the road less traveled, forge your own path. All right, they're telling you that they've already given you hints and intuitive insights, probably via your intuition, maybe even via dreams or something like that, or maybe even readings. Okay, and you have probably listened to those hints, but you're still unsure somewhere, because there is a part of you which is very grounded. There's this Queen of Pentacles energy which is very, very earth centered. It's like, if it's practical, I'm going to do it. All right, but if you notice, this person has crystals around her. All right, and crystals are high vibrational objects, so you are people with a very high vibration. You're not just only on the ground. I sense from this card that you are being guided to follow this path, pile 1. All right, there is something, there's a lot of purple here, so there's a lot of spiritual insights, spiritual vibrations that you are catching from the higher realms. And you are going to be guided on this path. That's another thing I'm hearing. You're going to be guided every step of the way on this path, not just by your passed on loved ones, but by spirit, by God, by whoever you believe in. All right. And you will come to a very stable position once you do that. All right. Yes, right now there might be thoughts of whether you should or not. But once you start doing this, not only are you going to become a leader, but you're also going to get your stability and a beautiful sense of, a mix of both the worlds, the spiritual as well as the earth plane. You are meant to be somebody who grounds the higher frequencies onto the planet. You are one of those people. You are one of the leaders to do this work, pile one. All right. So I'm getting that your past on loved ones are telling you that you have a pretty important mission here. Probably it's something that you are thinking about, and it doesn't necessarily have to be spiritual work. It could be anything. It could be in any aspect, any area, in anything. All right. But somewhere it contributes to you, kind of grounding or anchoring the higher frequencies onto the planet. All right. And in a very firm way, I see this person as a leader. She's sitting on the throne. All right. And she's, has all the, she's got it's a very grounded position as well, because I'm seeing this old oak tree here. So this is the position that you will reach if you follow this path, pile number one. All right. So start paving that way. I sense you're thinking about it. You even see it, but somewhere, maybe you're hesitating. Maybe you think that it's not very logical, not very practical to do this. But, your heart pulls you to do this, right? They are saying to follow your heart. Your passed on loved ones are telling you to follow your heart. Don't be so serious. Don't be so doubtful. Have fun on the way. All right. But move on this path. I sense that, you guys have had some sort of a revelation, or will have some sort of a revelation or revelations on the path. This path is going to be lit for you as you go ahead, pile one. And there is always going to be the support of spirit. I'm seeing a dragon here. I'm seeing a lion cub here, candles, wands. I mean, it's almost like, you have all of these resources, this support from spirit for you to take this road ahead. You even have a light that's shining. So that's possibly some sort of a vision you've had, or you have some sort of a dream you have. They're asking you to follow your dream, pile one. Your passed on loved one is asking you to follow your dream and be a leader in that, instead of being someone, who follows the tried and tested, and doesn't and makes a sort of average mark on whatever area that you are doing, that you're working on. All right. So they want you to enjoy your work, have fun with the work you do. Don't do something just because it's supposed to be done. Do something which really inspires you, because you will not just have fun while doing it, but you are also going to become leaders in it. You will become more stable in your personality, right? In your spiritual, mental, emotional, physical world. All of them are going to be so grounded and so stable and so nurtured. All right. You are going to feel nurtured on this journey, pile one. So it is worth taking this risk, is what I'm hearing your past loved ones say. All right. You are going to have a very good time while you're forging this path. All right. So don't be scared, or don't be scared about this, because you do have a lot of help. You will have help along the way, in the form of companions, in the form of colleagues, as well as spirit, as well as your guides, or as well as these passed on loved ones. All right. You are meant to be leaders, pile one. All right. It's time that you accepted that, and your passed on loved one wants you to know this, that it's high time that you started carving a path of your own, made your own path, and became a leader. Okay. You need to forge, make something new, make something different, all right? Something that maybe you have visualized for quite some time, I sense, pile one. All right, so this is the message that I'm getting for you guys from your passed on loved ones. Okay, I hope that that makes sense, because this is like a very clear message that, go, I mean, tread where angels fear to tread. No, that was not the right one, but yeah, forge your path, right? Do something for yourself so that when you look back on this time, you don't have regrets that you didn't do this. All right, okay, so let's go to pile 2. So pile 2 is the green aventurine. Wait, it's not yet time. Things are being woven. Wow, this is beautiful. Okay. 6 of Wands. 2 of Pentacles. Believe. The force that works through your soul, determining what's possible or impossible, the difference between success over failure, and above all, who you are, is the power of your belief. All right. Okay, so pile number 2. Your passed on loved one wants to tell you that they want you to hold the dream. Okay, yes, there is waiting. It says it's not yet time, things are being woven. All right, but they want you to keep believing. All right, they want you to keep balancing this belief. All right, yes, it takes a lot of your effort. I sense you guys are waiting for something to happen, for some sort of a victory in your life, which you have been waiting for quite some time, and you believe that it's going to happen. It's very, very, connected with your heart. All right, and your passed on loved one is saying that, it's not yet time. Okay, it is divine timing, yes, but something is being woven. Pile number 2, it's almost like, things have not yet been formed. Okay, like I'm seeing like a nebula or something here, so it's almost like, and this is in a very fetal position, so it's like whatever it is that you guys are wanting at this point, it's still forming, right? They're saying things are being woven, it's not yet time. So somewhere in the etheric field, in the higher realms, your dream or whatever you believe in is coming into manifestation. All right, there is still time, however. Okay, it's still in a fetal position, it's still a baby, it's not yet fully formed. All right, so they are asking you to wait, but not to stop believing in this. All right, it's almost like your heart believes it. You need to follow your heart every single time. I'm also seeing a flower kind of thing, a crown kind of thing glowing out of your crown chakra. So it's almost like, it's something that is inspired by your passion. Okay, something you really, really want, you really believe in. It forms the center of your being. So there's no point, giving up on this, right? Yes, it's taking time. Yes, it's tough to believe when things don't move, and and there's time that is passed and things don't move, and you feel like you're just floating around, not knowing where is your rest stop. All right, you probably feel like a juggler, all the time trying to juggle life and doing this or that, but how long are you going to juggle? I sense you guys are in that feeling right now that, like, how long am I going to stay in this position, of balance? I sense you're balancing a lot. I sense there's a lot of work going on for you guys, pile number 2. It's possible it's not physical work. It's possible it's energetic work. I sense it's like you guys are almost like, gathering these energies, or you're like putting in all your energies into this manifestation of your dream. All right, so it takes a lot of energy from you, I'm sensing. All right, whatever it is, consciously or subconsciously, you guys, pile 2, are um, balancing your dream. All right, balancing the manifestation of your dream is what I'm hearing. It's almost like, it's very near. Okay, it's very near, but you're not seeing it because you have so much of work that you're doing. Maybe it requires a lot of work, whatever it is. Please apply it to your situation the way it fits, but I sense that there's a lot of work going on right now from your side. um, you know Not just in manifestation of just this dream, but also in keeping this dream alive, keeping it in balance, keeping it um, like, yeah, I mean, basically not letting any of the balls drop. All right, not letting anything drop. You are doing such a magnificent balancing act, pile 2. All right, and in the process I sense there might be a feeling of kind of like, your belief wavering about this. All right, is it going to happen? Because time has passed, I sense, and things are not happening yet, and maybe you guys are in that position of asking if it is ever going to happen. Will it ever happen? But I just need you to see this, because this is like, I don't know, it's a beautiful imagery I'm seeing here. It's almost like this is the energy of your dream. Okay, and it's coming into manifestation now. It's like this person is going to enter this nebula or something like that, this portal or whatever it is, and the dream is going to be manifest. All right, but things are right now being woven. All right, they are being woven. This is happening for you. Your past loved one is telling you this from a higher realm perspective, because if you can see, this is the galaxy, this is the universe, and it's almost like they can see your manifestation growing. All right, things being woven for you. So they are saying, wait, it's not yet time, things are being woven. Something is being created for you in the background, pile number 2. So what you need to do right now is to keep believing in this dream, keep balancing out, keep creating whatever it is you are creating, because your belief, I sense, is creating this manifestation from happening. Okay, your belief is making this manifest in the 3D. All right, and they are telling you that you are going to be victorious. All right, 6 of Wands is the card of victory. You're very near to it, I sense. Both these cards are similar colors. They're orange and red energies, which are creative energies. Okay, they are the sacral and the root, as well as the solar plexus, right? So it's like you guys are creating something, and you will be victorious at your creation. All right, no matter what time it takes, because we really cannot predict timings in life, but then the point is that this is a very strong message coming through to keep believing in your dream, pile number 2, because you will be victorious. All right, you are going to be garlanded, you are going to reach the peak. Whatever your dream is, you will have it. All right, just because you're being made to wait right now does not mean that the dream is not manifesting. There are so many energies that have collected. There is so much happening behind the scenes that you can't even see. All right, you will get here. Believe in that. Believe in that. They really want you to believe in that. They don't want you to get into this energy of lack, or feeling like a failure, or feeling as though you're handling too much and that you can just like give up sometime, right? They don't want you to give up. They want you to keep believing in this victory, and you will have it. It's close, it's very close. It's being manifested, it's being woven, it's being created in the etheric realms. All right, and it is going to come to you. All right, there is no doubt about it. It is going to come to you, but you need to keep believing. Okay, very simple, straightforward, and important message. Keep going with your heart. Keep believing. What does your heart say? Does it tell you not to believe? I'm sure it doesn't. All right, the heart will always choose joy if you truly think from the heart. All right, they're asking you to follow the heart, your passion, your belief, your love for whatever it is, whatever this thing is. It could be anything, right? In any area of your life, you will be victorious. Pile number 2. All right, and this is what your passed on loved one wants to say very importantly. Okay, now let's go to pile 3. Pile 3 is the rose quartz. Earth school, life lessons, soul growth, study, higher learning. Ace of cups. Eight of swords. Relationships are just mirror images of your own life, how you feel and treat yourself, as well as how you react and respond to different situations and people around you. Be aware that every relationship is an opportunity for soul growth. Okay. Okay, so pile number 3. What I'm seeing here, I don't know, I just feel that you guys have had it very tough in the area of relationships. Okay, it's like there is a sense of forever being trapped in negative patterns or attracting negative people or relationships or friendships that just don't work. And I think at this point of time, you guys are wondering, why are you trapped here? You know, like, why do you keep getting trapped here all the time? All right, I am sensing that you guys are not able to see what it is that you do wrong. All right, they're not able to see. You're not able to see what you do wrong. You're not able to get yourself out of this trap, whatever it is, you know. And I do strongly sense it's about relationships and friendships. Okay, please apply it as it fits. Now, what your passed on loved one wants to tell you is that you have come to 3D reality, to an earth school. Okay, actually we all have. Earth is like a school. I mean, that's the kind of allegory I always give, that earth school is where you can learn very important lessons, you know, for your soul growth. This is the card I'm seeing, you know. It says life lessons, soul growth, study, higher learning. So what I'm seeing is that for you guys especially, relationships and friendships are one of the areas you signed up for learning in, okay, when you came to 3D reality. All right, this was one of your something you signed up for, something you wanted to develop yourself in. All right, and so if you find yourself stuck time and time again in especially this area, your passed on loved one wants to tell you that this is not happening because you are jinxed or something, or that you will never get love or something like that. It's because you have yourself signed up for some tough lessons, you know, so that you can learn higher love, right? You can, because, you know, relationships are the best catalysts for you to learn about love, right? No other area in life is going to teach you love, higher love, right? Universal love, whatever, okay? You guys have chosen love as your area to work on, to study on this time. So if you find yourself repeating certain lessons or getting stuck in certain situations that seem to be repeating, or even if not repetitive, you know, you might be getting stuck in situations, in connections or relationships which seem to have you not very happy or trapped or sad. You know, they want to tell you that you know, it's you are learning a lot, you are developing rapidly, You are learning important life lessons from various connections. I do not sense only one type of connection here. I don't know why. I'm sensing a whole lot of connections. It could be parental, family, friendships, romance. It's like the whole area of relationships has been volatile for you guys. And you just don't know how to get out of it. Right. Now, what they want to tell you is that you really don't need to try so hard. Just keep experiencing what you experience, and whatever your soul allows you to absorb it. Because when the time is right, you are going to be renewed. You are going to be offered this divine, it's not necessary it's going to be love. Take it as it resonates. It could be, a romantic partner, it could be a beautiful soul connection, it could be a friendship, or it could be all of these. What I'm seeing is respite. The word I'm hearing is respite. All right, from this Eight of Swords situation to this Ace of Cups, you will come here, pile 3. All right, this is in store for you. Okay, so for people who are asking about love, this is like your holy grail. You are going to, after all of this learning, you are going to be presented with the first prize. Okay, the holy grail, right, in romance. If you're looking at connections in general also, I'm seeing this is like a card of divine love. All right, this is something that flows. It's almost like, I'm seeing like a dragonfly here. So it's like the lotus is unfurling, the dragonfly is unfurling. There's a transformation that is going to occur in your relationship sector, and you are going to be, feeling extremely validated, justified. I'm hearing you are going to be feeling calm, replenished. All right, you will be replenished, pile number 3. Don't worry, you will be replenished. It's not going to, keep on, being about learning. That's not the way it works. Yes, you have signed up for this. So yes, it's been tough. This is, your passed on loved one explaining to you why it's been so tough in this area. All right, because, if we don't have any kind of learning that we embark on when we come down to planet Earth, then there's really no point, is there? So your learning is in this area. All right, and you're doing it pretty fabulously, I sense, pile number 3. Okay, yes, it's not been easy, but you are headed here whenever that happens. Obviously, we don't know about the timing. I keep repeating that in all my piles, that we don't know about the timing, but as long as we have hope is what keeps us, forging through. Hope is what makes us continue even when the path is rocky. Right? They want to tell you that, this is coming for you. All right, so no matter which place you are in your connections, your relationships, or relationship, okay, you will be offered this at the end of it. All right. I'm seeing here so many connections, actually. I'm also seeing the need for release. It's possible because you've been hurt and, things like that. You might be having baggage from previous connections, or you might be holding on to some hurts, something like that. They want you to release. All right, they want you to release any bitter feelings, anything like that, and take this as a learning, a lesson in your life. I know it's easier said than done, but we are getting a rationale for it. None of us have had it easy, but I sense in this, pile 3, it's been tough in connections, in relationships, and I sense for most of your connections. So it's possible at this time you guys might be asking yourselves that, do I do something wrong? Is something wrong with me? Of course, there is never just one person at fault. There's always 2 people. But even if you are at fault, you are learning, pile number 3. Okay, whatever it is that you are at fault with, you are learning. Don't push yourself, don't trap yourself in connections that don't work. Release, forgive. I'm hearing forgiveness. I'm hearing release, right? Because treat this as a school, all right? This is just a school. This is just a play act, right? It's just a playground. You're just play acting, and then when your studies done, then everybody's real self is, everything will be shown to you as it is, the reality of it. This is just play acting. So what I'm hearing is that your past loved one wants you to get out of this like trapped mentality of thinking that I'm the victim all the time. Maybe there's something wrong with me, or maybe there's something wrong with them. They just want you to get out of the blame game. All right, it is you who have signed up for it. You are learning your lessons, you're doing a wonderful job, you are having the support of theirs as well as other beings, and you are going to get this gift. All right, when the time is right, when you have transformed, when you have learned some very important lessons in the area of relationships, you are going to get your divine cup of love. All right, whatever this means to you. All right, it could be in friendships, connection, romantic connections, spouse, partner, whatever it is, you will get it. Pile number 3. All right, but till then, all right, stay out of the blame game, right? Stay out of trapping yourself in darkness. All right, you are a soul learning, treat it like that, right? So this is what I'm getting for pile 3. So guys, let me know how it resonated. I hope it was useful. Thank you so much. This was good.